What's good, guys? Today is Wednesday, April 15th, 2026, and I made $212 today trading MES. I didn't trade MNQ today, so let's jump into how I did that. So, coming into the market, right? I have a bullish bias because big green candles buy, right? So I'm just gonna go with the bias of the high time frame, which I'm on the 4 hour right now. I'm gonna drop down to the 1 hour. So I see how we have this 1 hour order block. This 1 hour order block gets mitigated. This 1 hour fair value gaps gets respected. We have a liquidity sweep and an in-range close, which to me is signaling bullish, right? So that strengthens my bias even more, right? So coming into market open, this is the 8 a.m. candle. For me, since I'm in Texas, market opens at 8:30. So I'm like, okay, I'm paying close attention to this 1 hour fair value gap, right? So we have this 1 hour fair value gap. I'm gonna be looking at how price reacts on the low time frame and on the high time frame to this 1 hour fair value gap. If this 1 hour fair value gap potentially holds, I'm gonna lean more bearish. If it gets just exploded through like this next candle, which that doesn't happen yet, but that happens later on, right? So I'm just gonna get into the trade I took today. I'm not gonna do too much talking, right? I'm gonna drop down to the, let's see, was there anything on the 15 minute? Okay, so on the 15 minute, right? This is market open actually. So 15 minute market open. After that, okay, my bad. Let's just go to the 1 minute, okay. So my bias is bullish. We do. Oh frick! I forgot to tell y'all guys about the bearish SMT. I forgot. So boom, right? We have this bearish SMT. So initially, I'm like, okay, there's a potential to be bearish. There's a potential to be bearish, but with the more likelihood of us being bullish. So yeah. Also, so since we have this big freaking bearish SMT, from there, right? From there, this is let's see where market open candle is. 9:30, right? So market open candles does nothing crazy, right? We get this inverse fair value gap, right? I'm not doing anything on that. It's too early, right? And so we do whatever this is. I'm not taking anything because it's too risky, right? It's not really clean price action. So I'm waiting, being patient, and so boom, we're just freaking crashing. And so we end up making a bullish SMT right there with MNQ and MES. Frick. Boom, right? This gets swept. So now I'm like, all right, let's see what happens from there. Boom. Immediate 1 minute inverse fair value gap. That signals heavy bullish, right? So coming here, we trade up, we open this inverse fair value gap. To be honest, I could have entered right here, but I mean, it's close. So if we get this 1 minute fair value gap tap, we respect it, we hold it. And so we're trading up. We make I think on my TradeAway chart, because I'm not trading on trading view, I just do my analysis on here. We do make a change in this. My fault, guys. We do make a change in the state of delivery, right? On my screen, this candle closed above that candle. So, okay, I'm bullish. And I'm going to take that entry. I put my stop loss right here. And then I target buy side liquidity right there. I'm going to zoom out so you can see exactly which liquidity I aim for. This right here, this liquidity, and then all-time highs. So those are my main liquidity targets. And so fast forward. Okay, I did take a $90 loss. My first trade was a $90 loss, but I forgot what trade that was. And so this was my second trade, and then I did take a third trade. And so my reasoning for my third trade was we have a 5 minute change in the state of delivery. I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see that. So we have a 5 minute change in the state of delivery. That gets tapped into. We also have a bullish SMT that's made. We have a bullish SMT. Where is it? Frick, I can't find it on here. But yeah, we have a okay, it's right here. That's the bullish SMT, pretty sure. Bam. And so we also, this 1 minute candle, this is also a rejection block, right? So, jeez, bro, this is just in the freaking way. Okay, so we have this 1 minute rejection block, which is the wick of this candle that tapped into this fair value gap. So we tapped the 5 minute change in state of delivery. We have a SMT, a bullish SMT, and then we have a 1 minute rejection block for it. And so I dropped down to the 15-second. This is a 15-second inverse fair value gap. I take a 15-second inverse fair value gap, and I'm aiming for all-time highs. But you know, I'm monitoring my trade, and so at this moment we have. This is showing me right here that in this section that the market doesn't want to continue higher, and I have this 1 minute fair value gap. In my head, I'm thinking if this 1 minute fair value gap get inverted to the downside, I'm just going to exit and secure my profit. So right here is where, let me see what risk to reward that actually is. If I got out like right here, around there. So that's where I actually exit, and I forgot how much I made from that. It's like 100. So yeah, I ended up 212 on the day after an initial $90 loss, and that's how I ended up 212 on the day. And if y'all guys learned anything, gained any insight, make sure y'all drop a like and subscribe to my channel. And thank y'all guys for watching. Peace.